Hey fellas, we're back at our bookcase project again, and it's got 2 coats of urethane on it, and I'm getting ready to do the 3rd coat. I need to sand it one more time very lightly, but before I do that I need to fill my nail holes and any other little imperfections that we might see along the way. And to do that, I'm going to take you down to a toolbox. Let me lower this down a little bit more, that I have had for a few years, especially when I was on the road. At one time I worked for Home Depot doing installation work for them, installing doors and windows and kitchens and garage door openers and things like that. And because before that I was building houses and did all my own finish work. And because I was on the road so much, I need to have all my materials with me. And this is a box that I had made up. It's an old fishing box of some sort, with all different kinds of fillers and stuff in it, as you can see from the video. That's the top section. And then down in the lower section I had stains and stained pens of different colors and bumpers for cabinet doors and wood filler of different colors and shapes and more different kinds of wood putty. And so I need to find a wood putty that is going to be close to what we have on our cabinet, which is just close back down here, right? Which is dark walnut. And boy, I hope that I can find some that's still good, because these things have been sitting in here for a while. This one here is called dark walnut, and I haven't opened it for quite a while, and I wonder if it's hard or not. It's hard on top, but it still seems to be okay down underneath, so I'm going to need to peel some of the stuff off the top here and get it down to where I can use it. And that's what we use to fill our nail holes with. So let's take that over there to our cabinet. Now the first thing I want to do before I fill my holes is I want to lightly sand this, just to get any fuzzies off. And then I'm using a nice cloth to wipe it clean. Then I'm just going to dip down in here, and this stuff is not as soft as it once was, but it's still soft enough to use. And I'll just push it down into the hole and rub over it and make it flush. And if I have any little imperfections in my seam there, I can do the same with that. And so that's what I'm going to do with all my holes all the way around the whole cabinet. Just fill them in, rub them over, and then I'll wipe them off like that, so I have a good surface for my urethane to seal over. And so I'm going to go around my cabinet and do that, and be ready to finish sand and put on my final coat of urethane. Hey guys, I just finished putting the 3rd coat on our bookcase, and my video camera is not that great, and it doesn't like to do close-ups. So I'm going to insert a couple of still photos for you to see how the nail holes and other places look that we use a little filler on. Actually, the nail holes are the only places. And so you can see what they look like with a coat of urethane over them. I will be probably putting a fourth coat on the bottom shelf and on the very top of the top shelf, just because those are the places where people's hands will be running across it, and just to make it really, really smooth. And then I'll probably rub that out and put a little bit of wax on there. The rest of it will be pretty smooth to the touch as well, but we just want to make it, you know, just a little bit better. Kind of like the difference between black enamel and hand rubbed black lacquer. You know what I mean? And we will have one more installation of this series after this to show you the finished cabinet standing up on its own 2 feet, shall we call them, with the shelves installed, and also show you how the clip system works on the shelf standards. So for now, this is the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, George, saying thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.